Okay, here we are on this 97 Tacoma. Just kind of give you some idea of where we're at here. Okay. Anyway, we're going to turn this off if we're done with that. Anyway, without wrenching on this thing, guess what? We're going to show you some stuff. Alright, anyway, I got this bolt out. This is actually supposed to be over this. See right here, I disconnected this, which on some of the YouTube videos tell you. This is 97 Tacoma, not a four-wheel drive, you see? You don't see all this stuff. This is your tie rod right here. This is the issue that I had with this Tacoma, was the guy that had it before me. I think the wheel bearings must have broke or something. Anyway, he put some money into it, and he couldn't get this to line up. This here to this here. That to up to there. Okay, that's what I want to make sure you guys know clear of why I'm doing this, okay? He just had a goofy bolt in there. Anyway, I wanted to make sure you know that once this screw right here gets taken out, you're going to have brake fluid come flying out, so get you a can. And you can see it's still dripping, okay? I guess you got to get that bugger real tight. Also, there's some washers in there. You know, it looks like brass washers in here that fall into your can down there, and you try to tighten it, it still leaks like crazy. So be careful of that. Also, another thing to be careful is this is here, it's under complete, this is smashing the load down, okay? So you should take a jack, pump this up, and then this won't smash down on your fingers while you're jacking on that. Okay, this is a two-wheel drive at Tacoma. Now I'm having a hard time getting this brake caliper off, this thing right here. And I'm punching, I'm pulling on it, and I'm pounding on it, and see that? It's pretty tough. And this should just slide off of there. But it's not sliding off there, at least not with one hand. Anyway, you see, there you see it sliding. Okay, folks, I think that's going to slide off there. Anyway, I'm just wondering. You know, and don't let the weight go. Don't let this weight go down here on this line. You see this line right here? That's a line, that's the brake line. And if you drop this off, that weight will break that line right off. So be careful of that, okay? Now I'm going to go ahead and upload this. Now, when you take this off right here, let me pull this back. Okay, when you take this off, there's a nut behind there. And then that's where those bearings are. You got a outer bearing and a front bearing, okay? So I'm hoping that they're okay, and I can pull this off, and I can put this bad boy in. This is a brand new one. Let me show you this. Okay, this is what it looks like. So you can see that goes to the upper ball joint, okay? And look at all the different fabricating holes in this thing. You got there, you got these smaller holes here, the holes there and there. Holes here and here. There's your spindle. Okay, that's a brand new spindle. It's all nice and smooth. And this is, let me pull that off here. That's going to be where you can turn the nut onto there. I'm going to put that back on because that's going on this baby. Now here's the bolts that I'm questioning, see? These bolts that I'm taking off right here. See, there's your lower ball joint. See, here's another bolt. Whoop, see if I can get that. Okay. I'm going to take one of these bolts off. I'm going to see if it screws in. That's what size that is, okay? Can you see that? 10.9. That's the bolt that screws into there. You see the spindle? This is a two-wheel drive, folks, not a four-wheel drive. See how that goes into there? Like that. Goes in there like that, folks, okay? Now, I'm going to see. I'm going to bring it down here. Turn this thing and show you. Alright. Yeah, she's sliding a little better. Okay, see all that brake fluid still leaking out of there? Hell yeah. Okay, now, this bolt comes up through here, and it goes up into here. Where the hell is it? Right here. Right there. See? Let's see if it screws. Just want to see if it screws in there. Yeah. It's not very good. So he screwed up those threads in there really bad to where we can't get this thing to screw in there, see? That won't screw in there. So we have to take that off. And that's where we're at. I'm going to stick this back in here. We're going to replace the lower ball joint. Actually, we don't have to replace that ball joint. We just replace this piece right here. You know, we can take this back. Maybe too late to take this back now, though. But this is our issue, is these are stripped out of this piece here. And that's why we're replacing that. This is what the bolts look like when you're taking them out of here, you see. But make sure these got to be greased up. I've watched many videos, and these are dry, and then that brake doesn't go back and forth to do its job, and they grind them down a lot quicker. There, that's that bolt. Anyway, I'm gonna download this here, I think, real quick so you guys can see that that's what I'm up against. Maybe you got some other ideas. Now the whole thing, well, if I take this bolt off right here, cotter pin takes out of there. I take that bolt out. Looks like the cotter pin's off of there. See that, people? Now I just gotta take that off. This whole thing will come out.